Welcome to Full Court Press. Tonight's basketball coverage comes to you from Big Bend Community College, where the Vikings are set to take on the Yakima Yaks. You're watching iFiber One Sports, and it starts now.
Broadcasting live from iFiber One Communications HD studio, this is iFiber One Sports.
At the 40, the 30, the 20, he could go all the way. Touchdown! Deep to center field. It's going, gone! Can you believe it? It's come down to the last few seconds. He shoots, he scores, they take the lead and the win! Good evening, everyone. I'm Bob Kirkpatrick. This is my partner, Don Johnson, and we're here at Big Bend Community College tonight for the games between the Vikings and the Yakima Yaks. This is the first of two games here. The ladies are going to start off the competition tonight. Game is supposed to get started at about 6 o'clock. Looking for a good game here tonight, Don?
Yeah, I'm looking for the Lady Vikings to probably get out and run. You know, they've got a pretty good team this year so far, and that's what I'm expecting out of them.
It should be a good contest. The Lady Vikings come into the game with a 10-4 record in non-league play and in the NWAC East Region Conference, and Big Bend has been out of action since December the 30th after taking second place in the Skagit Valley Winter Classic over in Mount Vernon. Yakima at 4-9 in non-league action comes into this game off a 92-59 loss at Lower Columbia College in the LLC Holiday Classic at Centralia College, December the 28th. The Lady Vikings are coached by Preston Wilkes. Greg Oldman mans the helm for the Yaks. We're going to pause right here for a moment for the national anthem. Well, this should be a good contest tonight as it's the league opener for both teams. So get ready to settle in, grab your favorite beverage and your favorite munchie, and relax and kick back in the lazy boy because this action is just about ready to get underway. We're just going to have the teams announced here and the starting lineups here. So both teams have been introduced, and we're just about ready to get this game rolling. Last couple of instructions by the coaches before the girls take the floor, so about ready to get it going.
Yeah, like I said, I'm looking forward to a pretty good game tonight. You know, the Lady Vikings, like I said, expect to run. I expect them to run. I know the head coach pretty well. Our boys played sports together here in Moses Lake, so I know his attitude. I have a feeling they're going to run hard.
And here's the tip. And Yakima will control the ball to start the game. Yaks get the ball down low and miss the first shot of the ball game.
Little too strong for Paige Albrecht.
3-point attempt by Riley Jamet is off the mark. Christina Marlett ran the rebound down, got it back to Jamet. And we've got a foul called against Yakima. It's going to go against Andrea Keffler. It's her first foul of the night, the first team foul for the Yaks.
Looks like the Yaks have come out into a 2-3 zone.
Christina Marlett trying to get the ball in down low to Jessica Sorensen, but wasn't having much luck on that attempt. And that's Riley Jamet with a drive to the hoop. The ball rolls off the rim. It's going to go out of bounds, but off a Yak. So Big Bend will maintain possession.
Beautiful drive to the hoop with the left hand. She just didn't have any luck. Didn't get it to fall.
Yeah, that was a good-looking move. Ball comes into Marlott. Gets it over to the wing. We got a whistle on the play before the shot. Brianna Cordova whistled for the push. Her first foul, second team foul. Aubrey Vale will inbound the ball for the Lady Vikings. And another whistle going against the Yaks.
I didn't see the call. I was watching the ball bounce, but
Haley's calling a push on the play, and that's kind of what happens when you get behind there. Get your feet out of position, you're trailing the play. So, trying to stop a scoring threat and give a little push in the back. No score yet. We're about 2 minutes into the contest, and there's the three-point bucket by Elizabeth LaRue. Puts the Lady Vikings up 3-0.
Beautiful follow through. There's a turnover.
Good pressure there by LaRue on the inbounds pass, and it does create a turnover there. And Big Bend will inbound the ball. That'll be Riley Jamet tossing it in for the Lady Vikings. 3-0 Big Bend early.
What I see, Big Bend is really they're passing well, really moving it around the outside.
Jamet's three-point attempt is blocked by Paige Albrecht. He had all ball on that one.
Yeah, it was a beautiful block from three-point range, too.
Jamet trying to drive down low, but was cut off. Another three-point attempt there by Vale. Vikings aren't shy about putting up that long-distance shot early.
Doesn't look like it.
Nice drive to the hoop there by Keffler, but missed her layup. And Sorensen fouled in the act of shooting. She'll go to the free throw line for 2 shots.
And that's second foul, I believe, on Brianna Cordova from Yakima.
2 pretty quick fouls on her.
Yeah, less than 2 minutes in, and Yakima's got 14 fouls already.
Sorensen's first free throw is off the mark. And the second one rims out. But she gets the ball back as Jack tried to run down the rebound and kind of knocked the ball to her. Marlett on the drive under the hoop, kicks it back out, top of the key, and another three-point bucket by LaRue. Her second of the ball game.
Yeah, that drive caused the defense to collapse, which gave the open shot.
Good pressure there on Marlett in backcourt, creates a turnover. for the Yaks.
You know, they called her for a carry.
6-0 Big Bend. Just 2 minutes into the 2.5 minutes into the ball game. Another 3-point shot, and that one's good by Aubrey Vale. 9-0 Big Bend. Carly Krager taking that coast to coast, but couldn't get the ball to come off the glass and into the hoop. And there we go again. The Big Bend Lady Vikings are lighting up things from the three-point line. That's a bucket by Sorensen. 12-0.
Yep, that's 4 3-pointers. All their baskets have come from 3-pointers. Timeout, Yakima.
Yep, we've got a break in the action, and that's a full timeout, so we're going to take a commercial break and be back after this.
Hi, I'm Chuck DeMuerler, the new manager at Furniture West. Furniture West has been a part of the Moses Lake community for over 30 years. My team and I have expanded our inventory to meet our customers' needs. We have over 100 recliners in stock. We have a fantastic sleep center with dozens of mattress choices from the best brands in the business. Come see our great kids section with some of the most fun kids furniture you will find anywhere. We are your source for power reclining furniture. Check out our new selection today at 117 West Broadway Avenue in Moses Lake.
Hello, my name is Cheryl Kono. I am your local Ephrata Farmers Insurance Agent. Here at Cheryl Kono Insurance Agency, our customers always come first. We don't just work here, we live here. Please stop by the office, call, email, or Facebook me for a free auto, home, life, business, or farm and ranch quote today. We are insurance. We are farmers. Come in for a free quote today.
We are farmers. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
We're just under 2 minutes into this contest, and Big Bend up 12-0 on the strength of 4 3-point buckets.
And they're not afraid to shoot them. And all of them, except for a couple, have been pretty much uncontested.
Got their long-distance eye down early tonight. And there's a drive into the paint by Krager, but her layup is no good. We've got a traveling call against the Yaks. That'll be a turnover. Big Bend throw the ball in. And the Lady Vikings are one of the best three-point shooting teams in the NWAC East Region Conference. And Mikkel Mailer, who actually is shooting about to just under 46% from the three-point line, is the second best shooter in the conference from that distance. And she hasn't even gotten one off yet.
Yeah, I take that percentage all day long.
Jessica Sorensen with the 2-point bucket for Big Bend. The Lady Vikings up 14-0. And there's another drive to the hoop, but bucket is no good by Krager. Jamette.
They're saying the ball was tipped by the defense off of Big Bend, so it'll be Yakima ball.
Well, that was a good move to the hoop by Sorensen, but just kind of lost control there. A backcourt pressure now by the Lady Vikings. Big Bend up 14-0. And that 18-footer there by Michaela Zimmer is off the mark, and another rebound for Big Bend.
Yeah, Yakima's got some uncontested shots, but they just don't seem to be making anything.
There's another 3-point attempt by Big Bend, and a nice block there by the Yaks again. And we got a traveling call going against Lady Vikings. 15 minutes, 32 seconds left to go in the first half. Big Bend up 14-0. Yeah, and really, the Yaks have gotten off some shots inside, but not anywhere close to making a bucket yet.
Yeah, they seem to be way off. You know, I don't know if it was if they're tired. I mean, I don't know. They're just.
Well, it takes a little while sometimes for a road team, especially, they've come up from Yakima and they had a good drive. I don't know what time they got here, but sometimes you take that lengthy trip and you're a little bit out of off kilter to start the game. So.
Yeah, that foul was on Sorensen, her first, and the Big Bend's first team foul.
And that's Zimmer on the line for Yakima. She makes the first free throw. And the second one's good as well to give the Yaks their first 2 points to the ball game. Big Bend up 14-2 with 15 minutes to go in the first half of play. Soares
Looks like Yakima's gone into a man-to-man.
And there's another three-point bucket by the Lady Vikings, and that's Aubrey Vale, her second one of the night. 17-2, Lady Vikings.
Beautiful looking shots too. I mean, nice backspin, good follow through.
And there's a three-point bucket by the Yaks, and that's good. Musgrave with the shot.
She got knocked down but didn't get the foul call.
17-5, Big Bend. Shot clock wasn't reset, I don't believe, after that bucket. And so we got a little bit of a break until they get it corrected, and here we go.
Yeah, substitute for the Lady Yaks. Looks like Leah Lozia just come into the game.
Marlette looking to penetrate. Cut off. Gets the ball over to Riley Jamette. Makes a move to the hoop. Having trouble controlling the ball. And looky there what we found. She's falling out of bounds basically. Gets the ball back to Aubrey Vale, who lays it up off the glass for a bucket. 19-5, Big Bend.
Somebody got a late Christmas present there.
Yeah. Has a nice 17-footer there by Krager for Yakima. 19-7, Lady Vikings. 13 minutes, 41 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Looks like the Yakima wants to try to get out and run.
Ooh, that was a... Never really like to see those cross-court passes, but Big Ben got away with one there, and that's a bucket by LaRue. Two-pointer, 21-7. Big Bend. Krager fouled on her way to the bucket. Marlette with a foul for Big Bend. That's her first of the night. The second team foul on the Lady Vikings. The Yaks have 14 fouls. Krager's first free throw is off the mark. And we've got mass substitutions by the Lady Vikings here. Second free throw is good as well. It's 21-8. Big Bend, 13 minutes, 14 seconds to go in the first half. Doesn't look like the layoffs really hurt Big Bend. And, you know, they hadn't played in almost 2 weeks now. And
well, he's probably been having them practice hard, if I know Preston.
oh, definitely. That's pretty hard work there by Jamette. Can't get her ball to fall there, but working real hard to get that shot off.
Yeah, a little hard off the back of the iron.
And there's going to be a block called against Jamette as that Katina Ferguson drives to the hoop and didn't quite get her feet set underneath there and get there in time.
Yeah, she was still moving a little bit, kind of leaning in, which players have a tendency to do to try to draw contact.
First free throw is good by Musgrave. 21-9, Big Bend. Yeah, almost looked like a flop there.
Yeah, pretty close. Like I said, in high school, as a referee, we have the option. Well, we don't have the option. If a player goes down early, a flop is a technical foul, but I'm not going to call that. I'll call the block first.
21-10, Big Bend. 12 and a half minutes to go in the first half of play, and that's a turnover on the Lady Vikings.
Lady Vikings have protected the ball really pretty well.
Yeah, so far so good. They've, like I said, they don't look like they've skipped a beat here. Foul. Sam Orm called with the foul for Big Bend.
Yeah, a little bit of a push, you know, with the forearm.
Both teams now have 4 fouls.
Not sure where she was looking to pass that ball because all I saw was green.
Another long distance shot by the Lady Vikings. Aubrey Vale. Julie Bonner runs down the rebound for Big Bend. Back over to Vale. Riley Jamette with the shot from behind the arc, no good. Rebound Big Bend, and was Sam Orn.
Yeah, anytime you go to the floor with the ball, it's going to be a travel.
So that'll be a turnover on Yakima. And Vale will inbound the ball for the Lady Vikings. 21-10, Big Bend, 11 minutes, 44 seconds to go in the first half. Lady Vikings have led from the get-go. Nice move there to get the ball down low from Jamette to Tasha Huff. First time we've called her name tonight. She's fouled in the act of shooting. She'll go to the line for 2 free throws.
Good double move under there to draw the foul, get the player, Yakima player up in the air.
Huff makes the first one.
That was a good looking free throw. Used her legs, follow through.
And gets the shooter's roll there on the second one. 23-10 Big Bend. The Lady Vikings are a pretty good free throw shooting team. And Aubrey Vale actually is shooting almost 85% from the line, which is good enough for the 3rd spot in the conference. So,
yeah, that's one thing in high school our coach worked us hard on it. Towards the end of practice was you had to make 10 in a row before you could leave practice.
Nice pass down court from Bonner to Vale, and she tries to go up for a shot, and she's fouled. So she'll go to the line for 2 free throws. That's the 6th team foul on Yakima.
And we're just over halfway, or actually just under halfway, 11 minutes and 5 seconds left in the first half.
So quite a few fouls early.
Yeah, Big Bend's going to be in the bonus the rest of the way on the next foul by Yakima.
Vale's first free throw is good. Second one just hits the inside of the rim. A little strong on that shot. Bounces out. 24-10 Lady Vikings. Just under 11 minutes to go in the first half. Looked pretty close to a travel there. But
yeah, it was one of those ones that looked ugly, but I think she kept her pivot foot down.
oh, there's a nice looking move to the hoop by Krager and a bucket.
Yeah, I think Big Bend might have got away with a grab on that too on the way in. Not sure if they hit ball or arm.
24-12 Big Bend. They're going to call that a shooting foul. Well, it looked like she kind of passed off there at the last second, but I think the referee was kind of committed with this call there.
Well, sometimes too is you're not sure as a player if you're going to get the whistle, and you get knocked off a little. Bit, and so you end up passing. They just called a lane violation because the ball had been given to the shooter, and one of Big Bend's players left the lane area, so she just lost a shot.
She makes good on the second one, but yeah, you can't afford to do that.
I mean, that was just lack of concentration.
Little mental lapse there. 25-12 Big Bend. 10 minutes, 22 seconds to go in the first half. And a nice attempt to get the ball down low from Musgrave to Ferguson, but a steal by Big Bend, and here's another three-point shot. And Orm with the three-pointer.
I think everyone on Big Bend's team can make three-pointers. I mean, I think I've seen everybody take one.
It certainly looks like it. I mean, everybody's firing them up and hitting a good percent. I mean, they're hitting 75% of their shots right now from beyond the arc. So pretty good, pretty impressive. 28-12 is our score here. Just under 10 minutes to go in the first half. Big Bend leading.
You know, Yakima's trying to get the ball down low, but Big Ben's playing really good defense.
That's a 2-point attempt. No good on the shot. Julie Bonner trying to make a move to the hoop, but she's cut off, and there's going to be a block foul.
That puts Big Bend in the bonus. It would have been out of bounds. It was before the shot.
That whistle goes against Musgrave, and that's her first foul of the night. But like you said, that's the 8th foul now on the Yaks. So 2 more, and they'll be in the double bonus. They'll be shooting 2 free throws, and that's going to happen here real soon. And we've still got 9.5 minutes to go in the first half.
The way Big Ben's attacking, they're gonna be in the double bonus pretty soon.
First one's no good. It rims out. Nice board there by Krager. Long pass up court and an easy bucket for Leah Lozia. 29-14, Lady Vikings.
Yeah, on that last play, somebody from Big Bend just kind of forgot where their man was and let him slip down court.
Good call by the ref there as Orm was driving to the hoop and got her shot blocked, and then the ball went off her head and out of bounds. (29-14), Lady Vikings up comfortable at this point in time. Shot attempt there by Albrecht is no good for the Yaks. Gets it back out to Musgrave, makes a move to the hoop. Nice finger roll and over the rim and in.
Yeah, beautiful sidestep of the defensive player. Got that in. Might have been a little easier if she went up left-handed, but was still beautiful.
She's got 7 of the 16 points for the Yaks, and that's 29-16. Big Ben got a bucket there by the Lady Vikings, 31-16 now. 8.5 minutes to go in the first half of play. Long distance court pass there.
Yeah, I was going to say if she made that shot, that pass was going to be as good as a lay-in with the way they're making their 3-pointers.
Nice little floater across the middle of the key there by Krager. That's her 7th point of the ball game. 31-18, Big Bend. Good defensive pressure there by Krager on Ohm. And they're going to probably count that bucket, I would imagine.
Yeah, it was out of her hand. It's she got fouled.
LaRue with the 2-point bucket, and she goes to the line trying to make a 3-point play as she was fouled in the act of shooting. 33-18, Big Bend. Just under 8 minutes to go in the first half. Long on that free throw attempt. Rebound run down by Orm. Tries to get the ball, throw the ball off of a Yak defender, but it didn't work out.
Yeah, hit the end line as she tried to pass it back in.
Chantel Dixon bringing the ball up court from Yakima. A little bit too much on that pass from close quarters there.
Yeah.
3-point attempt by Albrecht. Off the mark. Vale comes away with the board and dishes off to LaRue. Brings the ball up across the timeline. Gets it over to Marlette, who takes a 3-point shot. No good. Rebound Yakima. 3-point shot attempt by Musgrave is long. Vale with the rebound. She takes it coast to coast, but gets the ball knocked out of her hands, and it goes out of bounds as she was certain to get that layup there. Good defensive effort.
Yeah, it looked like she was going to go up left-handed too, which was the right thing to do. But like I said, they're looking to run, but they're also looking on the break to stop and pop from 3. So
another move to the hoop by Vale, but ball's knocked away by Dixon and out of bounds. It looks she's got a quick first step.
Yes, she does. Yeah, really good crossover too. Ryder
Jamet now comes in, and Orm sits down. Jessica Sorensen with a bucket, her 4th point of the evening.
Right off the inbounds pass.
35-18, Big Bend. 6 minutes, 36 seconds to go in the first half of play. That was a nice move to the bucket, but couldn't complete the play there by Zimmer. She'll try it again. A little hard on the shot there. It's Marlette with the rebound. Gets it up court to LaRue, and LaRue dishes off to Sorensen, who misses the short 8-footer there.
Yeah, they're still trying to run, and Yakima still looks like they're trying to get the ball down low.
That's a bucket by Zimmer. Her 4th point of the night, 35-20, Big Bend. Just under 6 minutes to go in the first half.
Yeah, nice little 15-foot jumper from about the middle of the free throw line.
Looks like Albrecht might have got a piece of that 3-point attempt there by Jamette.
Well, they said no because they're giving the ball to Yakima. And saying she was just bad short with the shot.
Dixon gets the ball over to Albrecht, who hits the 3-point bucket.
Nice little lefty shot.
Her first points of the night, 35-23, Big Bend. Just over 5 minutes to go in the first half. LaRue gets the ball to Jamette, who turns around, puts the ball up from about 8 feet, and misses again there.
Yeah, it was well short.
I think Yakima is starting to heat up. They've hit their last 3 shots. Got it within 10 now, 35-25. Coach Wilkes has seen enough of that and calls a timeout.
It's getting too close.
It's a 30-second timeout, so we're going to take a short break and be back right after this.
At Les Schwab, along with great prices, our tires come with the kind of protection most other places just don't give you. Which includes free flat repairs, equal value replacements, pre-trip safety checks, and more for the entire life of the tire. With the other guys, you just never know. So why is free protection on your tires a good thing?
Lifetime protection. That's our best tire value promise. Les Schwab, doing the right thing since 1952.
Well, Yakima has really put together a nice little run here. Actually, it's an 8-0 run right now, and to get within 10 points here, 35-25.
Yeah, something they desperately needed to do was put a few points together and play some good defense.
Jamette with the drive to the hoop. And there's a whistle on the play.
Yeah, we got a blocking foul on Michaela Zimmer.
And that'll put Big Bend in the double bonus now. So 2 shots from here on out on every foul by the Yaks for the next 4 minutes and 44 seconds.
Yeah, I think if Zimmer would have just held her ground and not leaned in, like I said, players have a tendency to do, to try to draw that contact. If she would have just stood still, it would have made a difficult shot.
Jamette misses her first free throw. Second one rims out. Nice rebound and put back by Aubrey Vale.
Not sure how she ended up with the ball.
She's got 11 of the 37 points for Big Bend. Lady Vikings up 37-25. Good defense by Vale. That's a steal. Dixon gets the ball back, and we've got a held ball here, jump ball. Possession favors the Lady Vikings. And that'll be Jamette inbounding it for Big Bend.
Thought she was going to be able to sneak that through the legs and get it back, but
Marlette kicks it out to Vale. Vale over to LaRue, who penetrates and pulls up for the 12-footer, but a little short. Nice hustle there by Jessica Sorensen to run down the rebound. 3-point shot attempt by Jamette is off the rim. Rebound Yakima. Dixon with the drive to the hoop. Lays it off the glass, no good. Nice save there by Marlette, but you know, if you're going to do that underneath the opponent's basket, you really got to kick it out a little bit farther than that.
You want to try to huck it to your own end of the court if you can, but
cross-court pass from Vale to Marlette. Marlette to LaRue, and LaRue gives it off to Sorensen, who kicks it back to Ryder Jamette for the 2-point bucket from about 10 feet.
nice passing there.
39-25, Big Bend. 3 minutes to go in the first half of play. And a move to the hoop. Shot off the glass is no good by Albrecht. A rebound, Jamette. She takes it coast to coast for the layup, left-handed off the glass, and no good. She's having a little bit of trouble tonight with her shot.
A nice crossover to get to the basket with the open shot, but no luck with it going down.
That's a bucket by Lucia from Yakima, 39-27. Big Bend and a drive to the hoop. And a bucket by LaRue.
And she drew the foul, so she'll get one shot.
That's her 12th point of the game. Looks like she's the leading scorer right now for the Lady Vikings. Makes the free throw, converts the 3-point play. 42-37, Big Bend. 2 minutes, 28 seconds to go in the first half.
Julie Bonner into the game for Big Bend, replacing LaRue.
There's a steal by Big Bend, and we're going to get a reach in. Yeah, they're going to call that a block.
Yeah, quick hands by Jamette for Big Bend to knock that ball loose.
That foul's going to go against Chantel Dixon for Yakima. It's her second of the contest. And again, the Lady Vikings in the double bonus. And that'll be Julie Bonner at the line for Big Bend, shooting 2. Makes the first one. And the second shot by the 5'2" guard is good as well. She has 3 points on the game so far. 44-27, Big Bend. 2 minutes to go in the first half.
Yeah, looks like they've stretched it out to pretty close to their biggest lead of the night. That was a good timeout call by Coach Wilkes.
Yeah, they've gone on a 9-2 run since then, so got them settled down and focused, and they're back at it. Bonner pushed the ball up court for Big Bend and dishes off to Jamette, trying to make a move to the hoop. Cut off. Nice defense there by the Yaks. Jamette gets her 3-point shot attempt blocked and goes to the floor hard, but no whistle. You got a whistle on the shot there by Marlette, but it looked like the Yakima player kind of dipped her shoulder in on that drive, but call goes against Big Bend.
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out what they didn't see at this end of the court. An awful lot of contact.
Yep.
I mean, even if she got the ball, there was still contact somewhere else for the player to go down. I don't think she acted. You know, maybe that's what they were thinking, that she acted to go to the floor.
First free throw is good by Musgrave. Second one all net there. 44-29. Big Bend, 1:25 to go in the first half of play. Orm with the drive to the hoop, pulls up for a nice 6-footer there. 46-29 Big Bend. There's a bucket by Ferguson. 46-31.
Nice little about 8-footer.
Lady Vikings up pretty comfortable here. 45 seconds to go in the first half. You got a turnover. Big Ben as Jemet loses the ball. Goes out of bounds. She's driving to the hoop. Got about 13 seconds difference between the shot clock and the game clock, so Big Ben will get one more possession, and there's a steal by Vail. A pull-up, layup, a little hard off the back of the rim. And we're going to have a jump ball. I believe that's going to favor Yakima.
Yeah, it's going to be Yakima's ball with 24.2 seconds left, so the shot clock's off.
Chantel Dixon pushing the ball up court for the Yaks, and I'm sure they're going to hold the ball for the last shot of the game. And there's a nice steal there by Tasha Huff for Big Ben. Gets the ball up court, but Vail has a hard time running it down. Ball goes out of bounds. 6 seconds to go in the first half of play. Lady Vikings up by 15, 46-31. Dixon loses the handle, and Yakima won't get off a shot, so that's going to do it for the first half of action. Big Ben takes a comfortable 15-point lead into the locker room at the break, 46-31. So, oh, there's a foul there? I didn't see that.
I didn't. It must have been right at the buzzer just before, because I was assuming the whistle was for the end of play.
And that's a shooting foul, which I didn't see her shooting the ball. So I guess we both missed it, or...
Yeah, because the team fouls is only showing 6,
right,
unless
so
they didn't add it.
They wouldn't be in the bonus, so... Nonetheless, Dixon's on the line for 2 free throws, and that gets Yakima 2 points closer. 46-33 at the half. So we've got a break in the action, and we're going to pause to hear some words from our sponsors and be back.
My mom was never comfortable in any of her chairs. Getting in and out of them was hard on her joints. We found a solution at In-Home Medical. They have a great selection of lift chairs. Many cost less than national brand recliners, some even featuring heating and vibration for added comfort. They can take her from a flat sleeping position to nearly standing. We found everything she needs for a much better quality of life at In-Home Medical.
When you find out about the DQ $5 lunch, all this food for only $5, you gotta tell people about it. So I situated nice. Frosty drink next to this juicy grilled burger and fries. Get my sundae, boom. I just dropped a $5 lunchogram on all my friends. Get ready for a little $5 envy.
Michael, we like your style. The $5 lunch. Entree, fries, drink, plus a sundae. Only at your DQ. This is fan food, not fast food.
Give your car the bath of a lifetime at Glass House Car and Dog Wash. Our personal attendants will focus on your vehicle's needs, and our new touchless technology guarantees the best wash possible. And as always, our tire scrubbers and rim spray will increase the life of your tires and leave them gleaming. Water spots don't fly here. We will hand dry your vehicle every time. Get in, get out, get clean at the Glass House Car and Dog Wash, located at 914 North Stratford Road in Moses Lake.
Love Quiznos Floasted subs.
You mean toasted?
No, I mean Floasted. They toast it to bring out the sub's awesome flavor. So, flavor, toasted, floasted. It's my genius new catchphrase.
Yeah. This is so floasted. Exactly.
Get floasted with Quiznos new bourbon steak sub. Black Angus steak and smooth bourbon sauce. Quiznos, toasty.
Doc, your run clock's here, but our network is down. What do you want me to do?
I just noticed. Call JL Computers. He's probably already on it.
Computer systems and networks are not only vital to doing business, they are often the key to efficiency and profitability. At JL Computers, we offer continuous monitoring of your system and provide immediate support when something goes wrong. Call today and talk to our certified technicians about your needs.
We're back and you're watching I-Fiber 1 Sports coverage of the Big Bend Yakima basketball game. First game of the night. At halftime, have the Lady Vikings up 46-33.
Yeah, like I thought, they came out running, but their three-pointers are almost as good as lay-ins right now. I mean, they've been making almost, like you said, it's got to be pretty close to 75% from three-point.
Well, they started out really hot, actually, kind of cooled off. They had hit their first 4 out of first 5 shots and then kind of cooled off, and they're just under 40%, but still, that's pretty good from three-point range.
Yeah, when they're taking quite a few.
So halftime entertainment has the Mola Hyatts from Moses Lake High School out here.
It brings back memories. My daughter was part of them when she was in high school. 2010, she was part of the Mola Hyatts that went to 18-0, won 3 state championships. Her senior year in 2012, they won 2 state championships and 2 national championships in Anaheim. Like I said, brings back memories. They're good.
Yeah, they're a good group, and you know, it puts Moses Lake on the map from a different perspective, and not just athletics. So we've got a nationally ranked drill team here. It's kind of exciting for the home team, the home crowd. Well, was a pretty good first half there for Big Bend. I mean, they got out early and really kind of, I mean, lost their concentration, you know, with about 4 or 5 minutes to go in the first half, but then recollected themselves and went on a nice run. I think at one point, Yakima got within 10 points. I think it was 35-25. And then Big Bend went on an 11-2 run to close out the half.
Well, we got to 10 points, and Coach Wilkes called the timeout. Don't know what he said, but we lit a fire under him again, and they took off for, the 11-2 run.
Well, Aubrey Vale is leading scorer for the Lady Vikings at the half with 13 points. She's 5 for 9 from the floor and 2 for 4 from three-point range. And then Aubrey Vale has 11 points, and she's 2 for 4 as well from three-point range, and 4 for 7 from the floor for the 2-point buckets.
Yeah, the Lady Vikings are shooting well. And they're being aggressive like I thought they would be. Going to the hoop and drawing fouls pretty quick.
I would have thought also that Big Bend would have a pretty good advantage, on the boards, especially being up 46-33. But really, they're only up 23-22 in rebounds. But again, the three-point shot goes down. You don't have to rebound too much.
Right. Yeah, your shots go down. You don't have to get a rebound.
Well, we've got about 8 minutes, 45 seconds or so to go in the break. So we're going to step away ourselves and hear a couple more words from our sponsors and be back.
Hey, how do you TDM?
Chicken, burrito, beef, taco, pico, de gallo. Yeah.
Tuesdays and Thursdays a pork Baja Bowl.
I just can never decide. So I get 2.
2 fish tacos, rice and beans.
Chicken or beef? That is the question.
Wet manda burrito with sour cream and guacamole. As hot as you can get it.
Stop by today and tell us how you TDM.
There's something new and exciting happening right now at your nearest Toyota dealer. It's the arrival of the all-new 2014 Corolla, now featuring a new stylish exterior, plus a premium interior loaded with technology, including Toyota's N-Tune multimedia system with navigation. Corolla has definitely evolved. The best part is, right now you could take advantage of special introductory savings. The new 2014 Corolla, available at any of your Inland Empire Toyota dealers today. Toyota, let's go places.
6 years ago, my dad began having issues with headaches, sore throats, and constant fatigue. He tried treating the problem with over-the-counter medications and lots of caffeine. Finally, he talked to his doctor, who confirmed our suspicions. Dad had sleep apnea. He didn't like the idea of using a CPAP, but after trying it one night, he was convinced. We found everything he needs for a much better quality of life at In-Home Medical.
Did you know that Little Chiefs Childcare is expanding their Juniper Street location? This great new place across from Moses Lake Clinic is designed just for preschool and school-aged children. For over 8 years, Little Chiefs kids like me have found the love and attention every child needs to be healthy and happy. The grown-ups there have gone to college, so they know how to make sure kids from 1 month to 12 years old have a great place to learn and play. Come join our growing Little Chiefs tribe.
Hi, I'm Chuck DeMuerler, the new manager at Furniture West. Furniture West has been a part of the Moses Lake community for over 30 years. My team and I have expanded our inventory to meet our customers' needs. We have over 100 recliners in stock. We have a fantastic sleep center with dozens of mattress choices from the best brands in the business. Come see our great kids section with some of the most fun kids furniture you will find anywhere. We are your source for power reclining furniture. Check out our new selection today at 117 West Broadway Avenue in Moses Lake.
Hello, my name is Cheryl Kono. I am your local Ephrata Farmers Insurance Agent. Here at Cheryl Kono Insurance Agency, our customers always come first. We don't just work here, we live here. Please stop by the office, call, email, or Facebook me for a free auto, home, life, business, or farm and ranch quote today. We are insurance. We are farmers. Come in for a free quote today.
We are farmers. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
We're back, and you're watching I-501 Sports coverage of the Big Bend Yakima women's basketball game here at Big Bend Community College. It's the first of 2 games tonight, as the Runnin' Vikes will follow this game about 20 minutes after it's over with. It should get started at about 7:30 or so tonight. Lady Vikings looking pretty good so far, up 46-33 at the break. So kind of what we expected. They've got a 10-4 record in non-league play, and Yakima's 4-9, so you would think that would favor Big Bend, and it has so far. This is the first league game for both teams, so both of them are definitely into the ball game, but Yakima having a little bit of trouble knocking down some shots.
Yeah, you know, Yakima's had their shots. They're just don't seem to be falling for them. Early in the game, they seem to be a little short on their shooting. They seem to warm up a little bit, but by the time they started warming up, they were already 16 down. You know, that makes it hard to come back.
Well, not much high school basketball action last night. I mean, there was a full slate of games scheduled, but the weather was really bad, as a lot of teams were traveling up from the Tri-Cities and from Yakima area and couldn't make the trip. So really only a couple of games that took place last night. And one of the games, the Moses Lake Christian Academy girls moved to 9-1 in Central Washington 1B play. That's non-league play with a 69-10 win over Easton. And I'm sure the Jaguars probably would have rather stayed home if they knew that was going to be the outcome of the game. But
that's a pretty good whooping there.
Well, and they're pretty much, outclassed by the Lady Lions. They're a pretty solid ball club. And then the Columbia Basin Secondary School boys team beat up on Wilson Creek pretty good last night, too, 65-42. So
I haven't had a chance yet to see the Columbia Basin Secondary School play, but I know a couple of kids on the team. I've just seen them playing, during the summer down at the park and stuff. So I'd like to see them sometime.
Well, Bob McAfee's doing a pretty good job there. Unfortunately, I think they're closing that school down next year, aren't they?
Well, there's talk about making it another middle school, or making it a third middle school, and bringing all those kids up to the high school. I don't know if it's passed, what the decision's been. We'll just have to wait and see.
Well, we've got about 2 minutes, 45 seconds to go in the intermission. Both teams are back out of the locker room. We're going to take a short break, though, and be back after this and get the second half action started.
At Les Schwab, along with great prices, our tires come with the kind of protection most other places just don't give you. Which includes free flat repairs, equal value replacements, pre-trip safety checks, and more for the entire life of the tire. With the other guys, you just never know. So why is free protection on your tires a good thing?
Lifetime protection. That's our best tire value promise. Les Schwab, doing the right thing since 1952.
My mom was never comfortable in any of her chairs. Getting in and out of them was hard on her joints. We found a solution at In-Home Medical. They have a great selection of lift chairs. Many cost less than national brand recliners. Some even featuring heating and vibration for added comfort. They can take her from a flat sleeping position to nearly standing. We found everything she needs for a much better quality of life at In-Home Medical.
Yakima trailing by 13 points here. What do you think they have to do, Don, to try to at least close that gap a little bit in the second half here?
Not trying to be funny, but hope they have to kind of hope Big Ben doesn't make any more three-pointers. But what they really need to do is concentrate on playing a little bit better defense than what we saw in the first half, and just make their open shots. You know, they've had chances in the first half, they just didn't go down. But defense is the key.
I think they have to react a little bit quicker on defense, the Yaks, as well, is because Big Ben seems to move the ball pretty good around the perimeter here with their nice, sharp, crisp passes, and that, I think, enables them to get those three-pointers off sooner than what the Yaks would like, because they can't quite get to the ball and get in good defensive position.
Oh, I agree with you. They're Big Ben's able to pass that ball, reverse it back across the top. Somebody drives in, kicks it back out. One pass out to the top, another one off to the side a little bit, and there's the open three.
And as we've seen, they're not shy, fire nose up either.
Not at all. But you know what? That's I love that kind of game. You know, if you got the players that can make the shots, take them.
That's when it's fun, for sure, when you can do that and they go down. So the Vikings will inbound the ball to start the second half of play, and we're underway. Jemet trying to get the ball to LaRue, and that ball is turned over.
Yeah, she really telegraphed that pass.
Musgrave with the shot attempt, but comes up short, and the ball rolls out of bounds, and possession Big Ben.
Yeah, I'm really surprised there wasn't a foul call. It looked like she got sandwiched kind of on both sides.
Yeah, it really did. Nice give and go there from LaRue. Jemet couldn't quite pull it off, though. Yakima comes away with the ball. There's a pull-up jump shot that's good by Cordova.
Nice move to her right. Stop and pop for the two.
First 2 points of the second half goes to Yakima. Nice pass down low from Vale to Jemet.
Even though
Sorensen.
Even though she went to the floor, I think it was a good no call because she was off balance to begin with.
Rebound comes back out to Yakima on that missed shot by Zimmer. Ref's really got to kind of watch her feet a little bit because she has a tendency to take a step before she puts the ball up.
Yeah, it looks like there's a little shuffle just before the ball's heading to the floor.
Rebound Jemet pushes the ball up court for Big Ben. It'll turn around 10-footer, doesn't fall, but a nice rebound and a put back by Sorensen for 2 points.
Somebody forgot to box out, which gave him an easy, Sorensen an easy two.
Bucket by the Yaks. 48-37 Big Ben. Yes, Sorensen, is the team's leading rebounder, and tied for 8th with 9 a game in the conference.
Yeah, they called a carry on that, but it was kind of a late call. She had already put the ball down and taken another pretty much step and a half, getting ready to shoot. And the referee blew his whistle on it. I mean, I agree with the call. It was just, to me, it was just way, way late.
48-37, Big Bend. Second half just got underway a minute or almost 3 minutes ago now. There's a drive to the hoop and a nice left-handed layup off the glass by Musgrave.
Nice little underhand scoop. It was about the only way she was going to get it off without it having a chance of being blocked.
Gets Yakima within 9 now. It's as close as they've been in a while in this ball game. But Marlette with a nice drive and a bucket there. 50-39, Big Bend.
Yakima's working hard on the offense, trying to get going to the hoop again, get it down low.
Nice crossover move there by Zimmer, but she can't get the ball to drop. Marlette comes away with the ball, tries to push it up court, but she's fouled. Zimmer called with the grab there. It's her second foul of the night. First team foul of the second half for the Yaks.
Yeah, the Yakima's got to make those shots when they get down low. You know, she needed to use a little bit more backboard on that shot.
Well, Riley Jemet is really having a tough shooting night. Can't get that one to fall. Dixon pushes the ball up court for Yakima. Her shot's off the mark, and that's Sorensen with another rebound for Big Bend.
Yeah, those are the type.
Drives and dishes back to Vale for the three-point jump shot. No good. Zimmer with the rebound for Yakima.
Yeah, that last time down, those little open 15-foot jumpers are the ones you got to make.
2 missed opportunities in close there by Yakima.
Yeah, they've got to make those shots. And then gets upset by missing the shot and gets called for a foul.
Yeah, and that's pretty much generated from frustration there of not sinking the easy layup. Yeah, that's Dixon's third foul of the game. 50-39, Big Bend. 16 minutes to go in the second half. Sorensen thought about pulling up for that three-pointer, but we got Jemet on the drive to the hoop. She can't get a layup to even roll tonight, and that's unfortunate because she's one of the better shooters on the team. She's having an off night.
Not sure where that pass was headed, but it's going the other direction now.
And that's Vale taking it coast to coast. And a nice layup off the glass and 2 points.
Yakima's playing pretty good defense. They just need to step it up a little bit more.
52-39, Big Bend. Really hasn't been a threat so far in the game from Yakima. I mean, they've hung around, but that's, I think, more due to maybe Big Bend allowing them to get back in the game rather than what they're doing themselves. So Jemet again, drive to the hoop, all alone.
Yeah, looks like Big Bend's having trouble getting some shots to go down now.
Pretty close to a walk there, but no whistle on Zimmer. Her shot's no good, and that's a rebound and a putback by Albrecht. It gets the Yaks within 11, 52-41. And we've got a 30-second timeout. Yaks. We're going to take a quick break and be right back. We're back. You're watching iFiber One Sports coverage of the Big Bend Yakima basketball game. This is the first of 2 games tonight. Running bikes will follow at about 7:30 after this game is over. We're able to bring you this live broadcast via iFiber Communications high-speed internet. iFiber was recently recognized as the fastest internet in the United States by some of the top online companies. So if you're tired of the snail pace of your current provider, give iFiber a call and they'll be glad to get you hooked up.
Beautiful shot by LaRue with a nice stop and pop from about 8-10 feet.
That's her 15th point of the night. She's leading all scorers at this point.
Yeah, just before Big Ben made that shot, I was going to say I'm wondering if it's something at that end of the court, because neither team was having luck to start a half at that end.
Turnover Yakima. Marlette with the ball for the Vikings, gives it over to Vale. Vale to Orm. Orm over to LaRue. LaRue kicks it back out to Orm. Audrey Vale back to Marlette. Over to Orm. Pulls up for the 10-footer. Had it partially blocked. Rebound and a putback by Huff is no good. Carly Krager gets a rebound, takes it coast to coast, and she's going to be whistled for the charge.
As a referee myself, I hate those calls.
They're tough.
You pretty much got to flip a coin. You know, they're tough. But I agree with that one.
That's Krager's third foul of the contest. Third foul for the Yaks in the second half. Big Ben does not have a team foul yet. Just over 13 minutes ago in the ball game. And that's a nice pull-up 2-point jump shot from about 18 feet by Bonner.
With as aggressive as Yakima's come out on offense this half, I'm really surprised 7 minutes in that Big Ben doesn't have a foul on the board yet.
Playing pretty clean, 56-41, Lady Vikings. That's Sam Orm bringing the ball up court for Big Ben. Gets it over to Vale. Vale hands it back to Bonner. Gets the ball into Huff. And she's fouled in the act of shooting, and she'll go to the free throw line for 2 shots.
I don't know, with some of the non-calls that we've been seeing this evening, that seemed pretty ticky-tack to me. It didn't seem like an awful lot of contact, but they have a little bit better view. You know, us being about 15 feet up in the air above the floor.
First free throw by Huff is good. 57-41, Big Bend. Second one rims out. Rebound by Krager. Gets it to Dixon. Kepler back to Dixon and down low now. The ball kicked out for a 3-point bucket, and that's good by Kepler.
Beautiful in and out passing there to get that open 3-pointer.
57-44, Lady Vikings. 12 minutes to go in the game. And there's a jump shot that's partially by Bonner, partially blocked there by Dixon.
Yeah, Dixon's 5'4", but looks like she's got pretty good hops.
And there's another 3-point bucket by Kepler for the Yaks. 57-47.
Gets them back to 10.
They're hanging in, they're hanging around. Vale with the 3-point attempt. That's good. Looked like she was hit.
Oh, she was hit hard.
No whistle.
What happens sometimes is a referee, I think, has a tendency to take his eye off after the shot and watch the ball. I mean, that was, I don't know. That's all I'm going to say is I don't know.
60-47, Big Ben. Here's a breakaway and a layup by Aubrey Vale. 62-47, Lady Vikings. Yeah, really a cardinal sin by the ref, though. You know, I mean, you gotta follow that play, you know, where it's happening here and not watch the shot. But you know,
you have 2 more guys. It's a 3-man referee crew. Your job is to follow that play right there in front of you.
Nice pass from Dixon to Krager, who gets the finger roll layup for Yakima. 62-49 Big Bend. 10 minutes, 40 seconds to go in the ball game. We've got a break in the action. That I can't tell, but is that a full timeout signal there?
Full. It's a full timeout.
It's kind of a lazy full timeout signal there by the ref. So we're going to take a break and be back after this commercial break.
Give your car the bath of a lifetime at Glass House Car and Dog Wash. Our personal attendants will focus on your vehicle's needs, and our new touchless technology guarantees the best wash possible. And as always, our tire scrubbers and rim spray will increase the life of your tires and leave them gleaming. Water spots don't fly here. We will hand dry your vehicle every time. Get in, get out, get clean at the Glass House Car and Dog Wash, located at 914 North Stratford Road in Moses Lake.
Love Quiznos Floasted subs.
You mean toasted?
No, I mean Floasted. They toast it to bring out the sub's awesome flavor. So, flavor, toasted, Floasted. It's my genius new catchphrase.
Yeah. This is so Floasted. Exactly.
Get Floasted with Quiznos new bourbon steak sub, Black Angus steak and smooth bourbon sauce. Quiznos, toasty.
We're back, and you're watching iFiber One Sports coverage of the Big Bend Yakima basketball game here at Big Bend Community College. The Lady Vikings up 62-49 with 10 minutes 38 seconds to go in the ball game. Halftime score was 46-33, so each team has put up 16 points so far in the second half.
Yeah, Yakima's hanging within that 10 to 13 point range. They're trying hard.
Jump ball call, and the possession arrow favors Yakima. Still no team fouls on the Lady Vikings, which is pretty remarkable. The second half at the midway point.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised because, I thought I'd seen a couple, but that's just me.
3-point shot attempt by Lucia is no good for the Yaks, and that's Marlette pushing the ball up for Big Bend. Bonner lets fly with a 3-point shot that rims out. Another jump ball call. Okay, possession to the Vikings, timeout to the Vikings without a possession established there.
It was close. As I replaying it in my mind, I agree with the call. The Big Bend girl had it. Coach yelled timeout. It's not when the whistle blows, it's when you hear it. As long as your hand is going up. If I hear a coach call a timeout, I go to blow my whistle, say it falls out of my mouth. I get my hand up, timer sees it, stops the clock, put the whistle back in my mouth and blow it. Similar kind of thing. He heard the call before the tie-up.
Bonner to inbounds pass to Sam Orn. She's fouled as she goes to the hoop. So that'll put her on the charity stripe for 2 attempts.
Yeah, she may have got all ball, but anytime you kind of make a wild swing, it really gets attention. It looks worse than, what it may have been.
Orr misses the first free throw. Second one is good. 63-49 Big Bend. That's Sam's 7th point of the evening. 9 minutes, 44 seconds to go in the ball game. That's a nice, good-looking turnaround jump shot there by Ferguson.
Yeah, it was. That's what they need to do. They need to get it down low, need to try to get it down court fairly quick and play good defense, get some shots to go down.
63-51 Big Bend. Marlette dishes off to Huff. Huff gets the ball down low to Orm, and she's got the bucket.
Yeah, put that shot up with about 5 seconds left on the shot clock.
65-51, Big Bend. 9 minutes to go in the ball game. Krager's going to be fouled on her way to the basket. Call's going against Bonner. 2 shots now for Krager.
And that was the first team foul on Big Bend with 8 minutes and 59 seconds left.
That's pretty amazing. Coach Wilkes, I'm sure, is happy about that.
Well, as of right now, you don't have to worry about anybody being in too bad of foul trouble since they only had 6 in the first half.
Second shot by Krager is good as well. 65-53. Creeping back in it, only down by 12. But Huff with the basket for Big Bend, 67-53. Shot by Krager, no good. A rebound pulled down by Dixon. Gives it back to Krager, cutting across the key. And she's fouled.
She needed a little bit more backboard on that to give it a chance to go down.
Bonner with the whistle going against her, and she wasn't necessarily in agreement there. It's her third foul. Really, this is not what Big Bend really wanted to see here. I mean, we're stopping time on the clock, putting the other team on the free throw line. They still only have 2 team fouls, but
yeah, they
want to keep the clock going.
Yeah, they want to try to keep the play going as much as they can. Get out of here.
Krager misses the free throw. 67-54, Big Bend. LaRue with the 3-point shot attempt, no good. Tries to track down the rebound, but Musgrave gets to it first, gets the ball over to Cordova. Cordova drives the lane, no good on the shot. Rebound Huff.
Beautiful box out to get that rebound. I didn't even see her with the, there were 2 or 3 Yakima players right there. She came out with the ball.
8 minutes to go in the game. Lady Vikings up 67-54. Kind of a wild shot there by Huff and a rebound by Orm. Neither one of those shots go.
Yeah, Dixon with the rebound on that one, the shortest player on the court, and she's gotten like 2 or 3 rebounds.
Nice penetration there by Musgrave for the bucket for the Yaks. Yakima within 11, 67-56. Chantel Dixon with the whistle going against her. That's her 4th foul.
Have to see how long the coach decides to keep her in, because she's kind of a spark plug right now, bringing the ball up and down and getting some rebounds.
Yeah, the 5'4" point guard. Yeah, they're going to need her out here as long as possible to keep pushing that ball up court.
I have a feeling being down by 11, he's going to take the chance and leave her out here. She's just got to play smart, though.
67-55, Big Bend. 7 minutes, 30 seconds to go in the game. And Jamette finally connects. 3-point bucket. Maybe that's what she needs. She just needs to step away from the basket a little further.
That was a good distance out there.
70-55, Big Bend, and Jamette pulls down the rebound there on a missed shot by Yakima. 3-point shot attempt by Vale is no good. She tries to run down the rebound. Can be whistled for the foul.
Yeah, kind of a frustration foul. I missed the shot. I want the steal. Let's get the ball back. So it's really hard to steal the ball when you're behind somebody. You know, you're not going to get that very often.
Yeah, unless you're Stretch Armstrong, you know, and you get those big arms for go gadget. But yeah, kind of tough to do from behind.
I'm sorry, I haven't heard Stretch Armstrong in a long time.
Well, I'm old, so that's my reference. Couple of missed shots there by Yakima, but Jamette has trouble running down the loose ball there, and it goes off her foot and out of bounds.
Well, we're about the same age, so I had one of those guys too. Oh, you don't look at each other, guys. Make a call. She He blew the whistle because we're taught if someone goes to the floor, there's got to be a foul.
Yeah, but nobody saw what happened. They just blew the whistle.
So he's calling a block.
Sorensen's going to get the phantom call there.
I mean,
that's her second foul of the night.
It was a call either way. I don't know, offense, deep, or a block. But
nice pass down low to Sorensen, who lays it off the glass for 2 points. 72-56, Big Bend. 6 minutes, 26 seconds to go in the ball game.
Personally, I might have liked to have seen a bounce pass on that. But it was still a nice play overall.
Krager seems to find her range there, from about 12 to 15 feet, and knocks down another bucket for her 13th point of the night, and the Yaks' 58th point of the ball game. Big Bend up 72-58, just under 6 minutes to go in the game.
Yeah, Krager looks comfortable down in the paint, from the free throw line to about the little circle under the hoop.
Little step back 12-footer is no good by Ferguson. The rebound, Riley Jamet pushes the ball up court for Big Bend. Dishes off to LaRue, but she's whistled for travel.
Yeah, it's a good call. She kind of shuffled a little, shuffled a little bit before she put it down.
The only problem I have with that is, they should have been calling that a long time ago on the other team, so you got to go both ways with it. But nice steal there by Marlette. Cross-court pass to Jessica Sorensen. A nice left-handed layoff off the glass there for a bucket. 74-58, Big Bend.
And I'm sure that's something they work on in practice. You got to maybe be able to make shots from that side, lay-ins with your left hand.
Sorensen's 10th point of the night. And Krager answers back with a bucket for Yakima. There's a timeout on the court. Like the Yaks have asked for the timeout.
30-second timeout.
And that looks like a 30-second timeout. We're going to take a quick break and be right back after this.
Doc, your run clock's here, but our network is down. What do you want me to do?
I just noticed. Call JL Computers. He's probably already on it.
Computer systems and networks are not only vital to doing business, they are often the key to efficiency and profitability. At JL Computers, we offer continuous monitoring of your system and provide immediate support when something goes wrong. Call today and talk to our certified technicians about your needs.
5 minutes to go in the ball game. 74-60, Big Bend. Comfortable right now at this point, and looks pretty much in control of the ball game.
Yeah, they've gotten 4 fouls, team fouls in the last 3 minutes. So they're getting a little scrappy on defense, reaching for the ball and stuff.
Yeah, I didn't have any of the first 10 or 12 minutes of the second half. So, yep, you're right. Got a little lazy there on defense. Hey, that's a nice pass from Marlette to Sorensen. Easy bucket down low for Big Bend. 76-60, Lady Vikings.
Yeah, it was a nice entry pass.
And that cross-court pass is stolen by Vale. That's a great example of why you never want to do that.
Yeah, she telegraphed it too. I think everybody knew it was coming.
Jeanette kicks out to Marlette for a three-point attempt. Basket's no good. Dixon on her way to the hoop, lays it off the glass for 2 points. 76-62, Big Bend. Sorensen all alone underneath the hoop.
Somebody lost track of their the player they were supposed to guard. That's what usually happens when somebody gets an easy basket like that on a break.
Good transition bucket by the Vikings. 78-62, Big Bend. 3 minutes, 39 seconds to go in the game. Shot no good by
See, the one thing I kind of noticed with Big Bend on their three-pointers, they seem to be moving a lot of the time as they're going up, like catching, moving. If they could get set a little bit more, they might actually drop a few more.
Nice around the back, no-look pass by Marlette, trying to get that ball to Sorensen, but couldn't quite get a handle on it. Sam Orm whistled with the reach in for Big Bend. 5 team fouls now on the Lady Vikings, and it's been a while since Yakima's committed a foul. They've been stuck on 6 for a while.
Yeah, they had 6 with like 9 or 10 minutes. So it's kind of flip-flopped what's happening on the foul calls.
78-62, 3 minutes to go in the game. Big Bend looks like they have this one in the bag. A shot by Musgrave is long and went over to the other side of the bucket, and a rebound there by Albrecht.
Almost looked like it went over the top of the top corner of the backboard, which would be out of bounds, but
shot's no good by Zimmer, and Vale tries to run down the loose ball, but steps on the out of bounds line, and so possession will stay down at the Yakima end of the court. 2 minutes 43 seconds to go. Big Bend up 78-62. Dixon's three-point shot attempt's no good. Marlett comes with the rebound. It'll be a block foul. Didn't have any room to turn around really there.
yeah, actually, if Dixon would have made that, it would have been a two-pointer. Her foot was on the line. Referee saw it, and he was holding 2 fingers down. You know, letting everybody know.
That's the 7th team foul on Yakima, so Marlett will go to the line for Big Bend, shooting 1-1.
Boy, it sure looks like somebody got in there a little early, but like the ball hadn't hit the rim yet.
Free throw's good. 80-62. Big Bend. 2 minutes 30 seconds to go in the game.
They kind of quietly stretched this lead out here.
Yeah, just kind of snuck away from him there a little bit.
Yeah.
Yakima, that is. Sorensen drives to the hoop there, and looked like she might have got hacked, but no whistle.
Yeah, block by Carly Krager. She's 6-foot freshman, long arms.
Vale gets the ball into Jamette, almost loses the handle.
I like the hustle by Krager. Down by 8.
Three-point shot attempt by Jamette is good. That's her 11th point of the night. 83-62. Big Bend. 1:56 left in the game. That's a three-point bucket by Albrecht.
Good-looking lefty shooter. You know, nice follow through and everything. Good backspin.
83-65, Lady Vikings. 1:30 to go in the game. And that's a 2-point bucket by Jemmett. 85-65. Biggest lead of the night. 20 points by Big Bend. 1:14 to go in the ball game. Sorensen with the rebound.
I was going to say, it looks like Big Bend's going to just kind of slow it down and try to use a lot of the shot clock, but I don't think that's the way they play.
Yeah, there's half of it's left by the time they're done with their possession. So, a minute to go in this contest, and it's pretty much all wrapped up. Big Bend up by 20, 85-65. Shot and a miss and a putback and a miss by Yakima, and that's Vale with the ball. Gets the down low to Sorensen. Her shot was blocked from behind by Musgrave. 35 seconds to go, 85-65. Shot by Krager is no good. Ball's going to go out of bounds off a Big Bend.
Into the Vikings, number 3, Tasha Huff.
Tasha Huff now comes in for Sorensen. 28 seconds to go in this ball game. 3-point shot attempt is off the rim by Kepler. And that's Jemette with the rebound. And the ball for Big Bend. And I don't think they'll even try to get a shot attempt off. No sense in it. 10 seconds to go. 85-65.
Yeah,
Lady Vikings.
This is, to me, this is class, you know, on Wilkes' part.
Well, they're going to see each other again, so you're right. You don't want to just rub something into them. Well, that's going to do it for our coverage of the first game tonight. The Lady Vikings win big, 85-65. But don't go away. The Running Bikes will be on the court in about 20 minutes. So we're going to take a break. We'll be back.